Hello there. Today I wanted to present you a new project which started as an Ethereum fork and the name goes as EtherZero. So let's look into what exactly is EtherZero, what were the features that were supposed to come with EtherZero. So this is the website. You go to etherzero.org and they say it's a next generation of smart contract platform and you can get your ETH0 as an airdrop. Literally, there is nothing that you have to do. All that you have to do is that hold your Ethereum in your wallet and not in any of the exchanges. So as long as you hold your Ethereum in your ERC20 compatible wallets, you should be getting your Ether zeros in the ratio of 1:1. That is, if you hold one Ether, you would be getting one ETZ, that is EtherZero. Let's look into the frequently asked questions quickly. So what is ETZ? As the abbreviation stands, it's for EtherZero and also the blockchain asset and currency code as EtherZero. And what is the goal? The goal is that people should be able to use EtherZero to be able to build the dApps. And this is what actually I really liked. So the unique features is that it has got zero transaction fee and almost instant payment and thousands of transactions per second compared to uh, even EOS or IOTA, and they have a chart which I'm going to show that in a moment. And when is the fork is going to happen? At 4.9 million approximately, and currently if you see it is about 4.8 million, so around you can say about January 18th or 19th. So what is the fork time? Oh, here they have mentioned it's around Jan 19th, and the total supply is 116 million, of which 20 million is what actually the ETZ team is going to keep for their development purposes. And this is what actually is the most important thing that according to me, and which I really like, is that this is going to have something called as a concept of master node. So to get a master node, you have to have 10,000 ETZ. And how can you get EtherZero? So as I mentioned earlier, when it reaches the block height of 4.936 million, you'll get a drop directly into your ERC20 compatible Ether wallet. And what is the mining algorithm? Is the same as Ethereum, so there's nothing different when it comes to the algorithm. Okay, so these are the things that they were trying to achieve. Unfortunately the video doesn't play, and there is no white paper. These are key features that they say: two-layer network security, master nodes. These are the same as it goes with others. These are the two important features: zero transaction fee and payment instantly. But when you have to say zero transaction fee, there should be some compromise. It cannot be exactly zero transaction fee, because they are not changing the algorithm. Unlike IOTA, where actually they call it as tangle, and there is nothing like minus. When it comes to using the same algorithm of Ethereum, there has to be some compromise. So now let's see what are the compromises that they are planning to make. So if you go over here, so they said to ensure DDoS protection with zero fees, we temporarily formulate the following rules, later may modify a little according to the situation. Only when the account balance equal or larger than 1 ETH can the trade be started. Now you cannot trade less than 1 ETZ. Not a great thing, because at this point of time we don't know what is the price of 1 ETZ. So if it is anywhere near half of Ethereum, then I don't see this statement making a lot of sense. The next one, only when the account balance larger than 100 ETZ can the smart contract be built. I seriously doubt if small players can enter into this. To build the smart contract costs certain amount of ETZ, like 0.1 ETZ. Is a brand new trade pool technology. Limit the trade amount of one account in the same block. When the trade amount beyond a certain number, the user need to wait to the next block height to start the trade. The algorithm limited the usable trade calculation reservation, blah blah blah. After the mass node system put in work, it also add more intelligent instant. Not very much satisfied, but again, this is still pretty new, very new. Right now, if you see, this is their Facebook. I don't see a huge thing happening. Have about 405 people who like this, and this is their YouTube channel. Absolutely nothing, not a single video. They have about 26 subscribers. But when you hop onto Twitter, you have 22.9 thousand followers, which is not a small thing. Also, let's try to see the comparisons that they make with Ethereum, EOS, and IOTA. So the total supply is 116 million, which is significantly pretty less compared to IOTA and EOS. A little more with the current circulating supply of Ethereum. The consensus is the proof of work. The block interval is 10 seconds. Block size is 2 MB, and they have got the reply protection, and the difficulty adjustment is pretty dynamic. You can mine this with GPU, and they have this zero transaction fee, similar to IOTA and EOS. Instant pay, they got the instant pay. Need to see how they they're planning to implement that. But as I mentioned earlier, the masternode is awesome. So I'm really excited if they really come up with this particular fork and they implement the masternode. And then they have the block reward of 2 ETZ per block, and they have got the smart contract support and scaling. As you can see here, they have mentioned several thousand. They're saying several 10,000. That is really a very big statement. Fine. And let's see the GitHub. There is absolutely no development here. This is their Medium channel, no development either. And what really struck me is this whois info, where actually they have purchased this domain, and this domain they have purchased only for 1 year. I'm not really excited with the project of this huge in capacity to have the domain registered only for 1 year. A red flag to me, at least. But to all the excitement that I had with this project got stopped. If you look at the Bitcoin talk, the very first page they have mentioned bold red that owing to the lack of sufficient support from the community and the big trading platforms, we decided to cancel the hard fork. So guys, there is no more hard fork. The EtherZero will be converted into a brand, and the new currency is issued in accordance with the private ICO model. Thanks to everyone's support, a certain amount of new coin will be obtained for the users joining our Telegraph. I don't know what that is. Maybe they meant to say Telegram group. Oh my God, they should take care of English. All right. So here they have got the Telegram group, but what happening is that when I open Telegram, they say that they have about 200 users, but when I click on join, nothing happens. So maybe they might have closed the Telegram group as well. So guys, this project is as dead as it has started. So if someone comes back on this, or if I get to know more information on this, I'll definitely share it. And meanwhile, if you have got any information, please share that in the comments below, and I'll be happy to include those in my next video. See you in the next video.